Fall has finally arrived in Athens. It's not hitting 70 during the day, and it's quite chilly at night. And I'm even having to turn on my little space heater when the sun goes down or when I'm taking a shower. So it feels great though. It's finally cool enough to wear a jacket most of the day. The fall produce has hit the Koukaki and all sorts of different options. Lots of squash. So it's a nice time. And apples are back. So I spent about 20 euros at the Koukaki today. Didn't get a lot, but I bought a lot of the individual items. It's always loud here. It's funny because when I came out this morning, I was thinking, oh, it's kind of quiet. And then I walk over the street with the Koukaki and it was quiet. And then it just started to get loud. I'm now up in Koukaki, surprise. I came up here to get a haircut. And for those of you who might be new, I used to live over here. I still really like this neighborhood. It's a nice little place to walk around. While I was getting my haircut, I almost fell asleep. And that doesn't happen to me very often. So I think it's time for another coffee. I am going to Public to go check something out that I think I want to buy, not sure. And then I have to go to Sephora. And then I'll go get coffee. I think I want to get coffee in my neighborhood, so I'm gonna run all the errands and then go get coffee. We'll see. It's very sunny over here. What I wanted to see, they don't have in stores, which means they also don't have the supply. It's a photo printer. And so that means every time I want to order more paper, I'm going to have to order it online. So not sure if I really want to do that. I think I've become very Greek European in that way. I don't want to order it online. I don't want to have to be home when something comes. I just want to go to the store and get it. Whereas in the US, I just want to order from Amazon and call it a day. But they did have envelopes, which I needed. I want to get index cards to make flashcards for Greek words, but I've never seen them here, and I don't know if maybe it's not a thing. But I think I maybe need to check some stationery shops rather than just Public. I have to say that everywhere is busier than I expected it to be for Friday. I kind of thought, oh, I'll get all these errands done on Friday. It won't be busy. But even my hairdresser was busy, and they said normally we're not, but for some reason this Friday we are. And then everywhere is crowded. Public was crowded and everything. So it's I don't know, maybe it's because of the change of weather, because it's really nice outside. This might be of interest to some of you who come regularly and you stay in the Hotel Electra. They're renovating. I'm sure you can hear it. I'm walking by this toy store slash kind of a souvenir shop, but they have a lot more traditional things. So cute. I bought a Greek Christmas boat. I've never bought a Christmas ornament here, and it's handmade, and it's got 2025 for the new year. And I don't know, I just figured I should finally have something for Christmas here. My plan is to decorate for Christmas this year. I usually don't, because I go away always. So even though I'm still going away, I thought this year I will decorate. I don't have much though, so I'm gonna have to buy a few things. It'll be pretty simple though. I'm now getting really desperate for that coffee, so I think the first place that looks good I will probably stop at instead of going all the way to my neighborhood. So maybe I'll find something not so crazy crowded in Plaka. We'll see. Today has been proven to be extremely crowded. I forgot that there was something I wanted to buy at this coffee shop, bookstore that I always go to. So I'm gonna go there. Still a little bit further than I'd like it to be, but I need to get my errands run. That is exactly what I needed, a coffee and a snack. So I'm gonna go home now and get some work done Woo. Because, well, still need to get some work done because it is a Friday. While I don't work for my job on Friday, I have stuff that I have to do for this kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go home do that. Bleh. Go home and do that, and probably have a nice night in. So I'm not sure what's happening with the police. There was a strangely uniformed police officer over by the cafe, and now we've got two here directing traffic, one on this side and the other street. And that's not normal here, so I'm not sure what's going on. The lights are working. And in case you're wondering, I didn't buy the thing that I thought I was gonna buy. It was a calendar, like a page-a-day calendar in Greek. And I thought maybe, it'd be nice to have a calendar in Greek, but I don't really use them. So I don't know if I'd actually get any benefit from it since I don't actually use a calendar. I don't really have a lot of meetings and things, so it's not really how my personal agenda works. So I decided to save the money and not buy it. It's another beautiful fall day this Saturday, and I am trying to walk more. And so I am going out for my walks that I used to do. Although I am trying to go different streets. Even though I know these streets, I tend to go down the same one over and over. So I just like to see what's changed and if there's anything I've ever missed, because sometimes you walk by things and you don't see it the first time. Here's a really good example. This giant cactus that I don't think I've seen before. And then there's a pomegranate tree next to it, and the pomegranates look like they are ready. They look fantastic. Kind of that burnt red, I guess. I am slowly walking towards the ancient road on the backside of Philopappou, but I've noticed around when I've been out in the last couple of weeks that all of Philopappou has been cleared of underbrush. So usually you would come up here and all of the plants that died in the summer would still be here. And I think because of the fire risk that's been so bad this year, they have come and done a really good job of cleaning. I don't know how. It's a lot of area to clean. And this is just full of pine trees. So it's kind of interesting. They could probably do it again, but that's good to see. They've been making private landowners do it and declare it to the government. So that's good. A lot of people come up here. It's hard to prevent them from coming up here. I've been here in years where they've tried to prevent people from coming onto the hills in Athens because of the fire risk, and it just doesn't work. This is a better choice. I am really curious as to what this is, though. It looks like that there's a way for water to run off of it, but there's no place for water to be inside of it. And is it ancient? Is it new? Modern in the sense? I don't know. And of course there's no sign, but I guess there's no sign. It's probably not ancient. It's probably new. It's hard to tell. Maybe it's a fireplace. Yeah, it kind of does look like it was some kind of fountain. Look, there's the space here for it. Who knows? Maybe it was something sort of semi-natural and they added on to it. This is the kind of stuff that I like to discover here. Wow, they really have cleared a lot, because usually this is just full of dead plants at this time of year. It looks great. You can actually see more of the ruins. Oh, this is really nice. And it's way windier over here than at my house. I secretly came over here to hope that I would see some fall color, even if it was just a single tree. Some of the trees are sort of brownish, but it's not like in the US. It is one thing that I kind of miss, seeing fall color. I think next fall I'm gonna have to head north in Greece to see that, because I've seen some amazing pictures on Instagram of people up north and they do get it. So that's okay. It's still very beautiful. To have greenery all year round is still really nice. At least this isn't all dead, because In a lot of places in the US, this would just be dead. Not so much in our backyard in Texas because we have pine trees, but in a lot of places it would be. So there's good parts about it too. This is also new, an assembly point for if there is a fire. So they're definitely doing this because of the fire risk. So, and with all the houses and the ancient sites around here, it's a good thing. And I think they've put in trash cans. I don't remember there being so many trash cans in here, which is also great. And I feel like there's more people here than I normally see. So maybe clearing of it has made people want to come, or maybe it's just because it's nice today. Although you can see that it doesn't last very long. Of course, I don't know when they did this, but see, there's green growing in the middle over there. But hopefully it'll rain. It's supposed to rain next week. So hopefully this won't be as much of an issue. But see, I've never seen this wall here before. This has always been covered in brush. And this is why it's hard to tell if that thing that I saw earlier is ancient or not, because it looks very similar to this wall, like in the style it was created in. And if you've not been following me for a while, then you don't know. This is in like a 20-minute walk from my house. So I come over here a lot. And this used to be a site that I think you had to pay to enter, because there's like a gate and a fence and like a little gatehouse where a ticket person would be. But they looks like, and it's never been that way since I've lived here. And it looks like they're taking the fence down. So I'm kind of shocked though, because like, in the video about Theseo, where I went up to the Sphinx Hill, there was a person up there. We don't have to pay, but they were making sure that nobody was taking anything or doing any damage. So I'm kind of surprised they don't have someone over here doing that, at least, you know, some of the time during the summer, but I've never seen anybody working here. So you didn't know, taking anything from any of the ancient sites here in Greece is illegal. And if you're caught, they might put you in jail. I have heard of a few stories over the years. I don't know the outcomes, but yeah, don't do it. Even if it looks like it's just a rock, don't do it. Some interesting looking berries that are coming out of the ground. The plant looks like sage. I'm not sure though. I do have an app on my phone that tells me what I'm looking at, but I'm curious to see what this is. I'll let you know. According to my app, it's a silverleaf nightshade, which is from the Americas. So who the heck knows how it ended up here? I took a picture of a plant earlier and it said it was a Mexican Palo Verde. And I'm like, where are these plants coming from? I don't think birds are bringing them all the way from the US. Or not the US, but the Americas. Interesting. I wish I knew more about plants. Can really see the ruts in the road here. Makes me wonder where the other side would have been. I think it would be, maybe where all that greenery is growing. But it goes all the way up. The ruts go up into the thing. If you keep following and go walking that far, you will end up on the other side and be at the Acropolis. And from there, you can either go down to Plaka or you can go left and go into Theseo. So if that gives you some perspective of where I'm at. I'm now rethinking this may not be a rut from wheels because it's too sharply cut. I think it might actually be a water channel because those are up there as well on the hill. And this might be what it is, because if it ever did rain, this is like a natural path for the water to come down off the hill. So that might be a channel for that, because it's way too perfect on the sides to be just sort of worn away from wheels. Just a little bit of fall here on this tree and a pigeon. It's nice. It's a nice little tree. I don't know what kind of tree okay, gotta pull out the app again and find out what kind of tree this is. Somebody's taking care of it though. It's got rocks around it to protect it, I think. For some reason my app wasn't able to tell me what it is, so you guys let me know what it is. I feel like it's something I should know, but I don't. Anyway. I kept hearing this scratching sound when I was over here by this tree, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and I went to sit over there for a little bit, It's a turtle, a tortoise, I guess, technically, because it's a land one. Look at him. I do wonder what they're gonna do during the winter, because usually they hibernate in all this dead stuff. So, yeah, hi, buddy. He's looking right at me. Wonder what he'll do if I get closer. Hi. What's up? Are you finding lots of tasty snacks? Oh, he likes the leaves of this tree that I can't identify. He is not bothered by me at all. Ooh, there's a huge colony of ants behind him as well. This is very cool. Oh yeah, I took down a green one for him. It's a little bit easier to eat, I think. Softer. Going to town. I'll get him a few more green ones before I go. Seeing the tortoise made my day. And feeding the tortoise made my day. Like, can't ask for a better thing to see a wild animal who isn't dangerous and you can give him some leaves and he doesn't run from you. My Saturday is now perfect. We have this really cute, sort of new, it's been open for several months, plant shop near my house called Oh My Yard. And they always have these beautiful bouquets, and they have these very fall-themed ones that I bought. But of course, I didn't really think through the fact that my only vase is not very big, and this is even after I trimmed it down. But I don't know, I just really loved it, and it was like fall. You know, you've got these beautiful oak leaves and this beautiful flower and all the berries and some pine needles, and it smells amazing. So it's a little pricier than like buying flowers like he, but I think it's worth it. And they have some amazing plants, so I'm hoping that in the spring, after I come back from being home, I can go buy some more plants for my balcony. So, and they said that they do deliver, because I want like a big plant, so I'm excited. So anyway, I have a little bit of fall in my house now. If you're wondering what's happening, it's the marathon day. So yesterday there were some smaller races, but today is the big day. It starts fairly early in Marathon and then ends here at the Marble Stadium in Athens, where the first modern Olympics took place. So I've missed all the winners because they finished quite early. But I just wanted to come down and see some of it. It's very exciting to see these people who've trained so hard to do this marathon here in Athens, the original marathon. And it's quite the party, as you can hear. I'm trying to find a spot that I can sneak in and show you guys, but like I said, it's pretty crowded. And this is the end, so it's pretty full around here. Maybe in here. A couple of years ago, I came and sat in the stadium and watched the whole thing. It's a long time to sit on those marble stairs. And actually then I came out after the winners and walked up and down, and it was much more exciting to be down here on the street, I'll say. So there's the stadium, and you can kind of see maybe people are running in now. When they hit this over here, it's 250 meters to the end, so they must be feeling pretty tired, but good at this point, I think. Some people look like they're just breezing through this, and then some people are like, oh my gosh, is it over yet? It's a fantastic day for this weather-wise. When I left the house, it was 16, which is about 63 degrees Fahrenheit, and there's a breeze, so that might be inhibiting running speeds, but as far as the temperature and it being sunny, it's great. When I came a couple of years ago, it was colder and overcast. It wasn't bad though, but this is probably ideal. And I'm gonna walk home now because it's such a nice day out. And maybe I'll swing by the Acropolis now, see if that's busy. I did notice this weekend that it was really busy, but I think it's because all the people that are here from around the world to run are here. I knew it was the marathon weekend, but I didn't make that connection until yesterday. The nice thing is the streets are closed in some parts, so we can walk in the street, which I always enjoy. It's one of the cool things about when events happen here and they close the streets and you can walk wherever you want. Almost nobody here comparative to the summer, and they've taken away the little shade tent for the winter. It also tends to get really windy, so it makes sense. Let's go see what the Acropolis museum looks like. Looks pretty normal, not too busy. Most of these people are just walking around looking at the underground part. No line. So maybe the tourist season is finally ending. Yesterday it was colder when I woke up than it was today, but as you can see, it is quite overcast today. It has been lightly sprinkling all day. They said we were going to get rain today. I was kind of hoping for more actual rain rather than just this. So yesterday when I woke up it was 10 degrees Celsius, which is 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, I think it was 12 when I woke up. Welcome to the night in the fall. It rained most of today and yesterday, and I really needed to pick up a package, but really didn't want to do it while it was raining, so here we are. And it looks like it's really late at night, but it's not. It's like 7:30. It gets dark at like 5:30. What I'm going to pick up is that photo printer. I decided that having something is better than nothing. But when I ordered it, it was a thing where I could have it delivered to my house, but then I was going to have to be home. And since I thought I was going to run errands today, I decided that I would go and pick it up. So we have these things, they're kind of like Amazon lockers. Obviously it's not Amazon, so you can go and just pick it up whenever it's convenient for you. And there is one that's really close to my apartment, but it's full. Not that this one is that far away, but it's still kind of like a little bit further than I'd like. This is kind of what it looks like. Probably just like an Amazon locker, but this thing is way bigger than I expected it to be. And heavy. Here is the much bigger box than I was expecting. I hope this means that the printer isn't massive, because I was really hoping for something small. If you want to see what it looks like, let me know in the comments and I'll open it next week and show you guys and maybe print something on it. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this video about fall finally arriving here, and I'll see you guys in the next video.